Welcome to another Monday music lesson with Floyd Music School. In this episode, and many to follow, Jen and her student, Liam, have chosen to share with you Liam's journey into learning the piano. This lesson will allow you, as the audience, to join Liam as he progresses starting at the very beginning. I want to give a special thanks to Liam for allowing us to share his progress with all of you.
Last week, we talked about a little something new in the music. Instead of the notes being right next door to each other, either one step up or one step down, we noticed that in music we can have what we call a skip. And we talked about how that looks in the music, where you don't play the note right next door. You skip over the note right next door and play the next note up. That's it. That's a skip. And for that, we played the Surprise Symphony. We talked about Haydn and the funny story of why it's called Surprise Symphony. If anybody's curious, you'll have to look back at last week's lesson, right? We're not going to tell it again. They're going to have to look at it to hear the story. So let's move on. We're going to keep doing music that has skips, or the technical word is a third. That's the musician's term.
It's
a third.
1, 2, 3.
That's right, where you are jumping over one note either up or down. In the music, they're very easy to find, because if you're on a line note like this middle C, Liam, and you're going to go up a third, you're going to end up on another line note. Like right here, C to E. Or if you're on a space note and you skip down a note, you're going to end up on the next space note down. So they're very easy to see in the music. Can we play through Skateboard Doodle? We're going to do right hand thumb on C and left hand thumb on B. What does this fancy F mean?
Forte.
Which means to
Loud.
play loudly. Does it mean to play faster?
No.
No, but it's easy to do when we play louder sometimes, to speed up a little bit.
Yep.
And how about, before you play, I think this is always a good idea, let's say the note names before you play it. Want to do that with me? Yeah? You look very excited about that. Give me a yeah!
Yeah!
Okay, ready? We're going to say the note names. This is C.
C. E.
That's a step. So right after C is
D.
D. There's another step.
E.
Skip down to,
C.
skip up to.
E. D.
Good. Keep going.
E.
C.
C. D. E. C. B.
Very good. Keep going.
C. D. E. F. E. D. C. B. G.
Just step up from G. Not H. What do we do after G? We start over again on A. So it's B, G, A,
B, C.
Very good. This right here, this section, measures 5 and 6 on Skateboard Doodle. These are all just steps. No skips.
Yep.
Until we get to here. And there's a skip. All right, right thumb on C, left thumb on B. Can I count you off?
Yeah.
1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. Let's do it one more time, and then I'll join you and we'll do the duet. Remember what that fancy F means?
No.
There you go. Very nice, Liam. Good hand position, good posture. Your hands have gotten stronger. Have you noticed that your wrists and hands and fingers have gotten stronger since you've been playing? I can tell by the way you're playing that your fingers are stronger. That's really awesome. Let's move you up one octave and I'll play the duet part with you. This is your favorite part, isn't it? We get to do the duet. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. There's the crash, right? Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, I kind of messed
That's all right. That's okay. 1, 2, ready, go. That was perfect. Nicely done. We'll put a sticker on that one in a little bit. Let's go on to Let Me Fly. I noticed in this one, thumbs are in the same spot, aren't they? They're not moving. So we're going to keep right hand thumb on C, left hand thumb on B. I also noticed when I look at this one that there's some skips right off the bat. Or remember, the professional word is thirds. We go from middle C. Even though we're passing the note to the left hand, we're still skipping this B, the space note B, and playing A. What about C, 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 E? That's a skip. Do you see any more in the music? Are you sure? Look at those notes. This is C, C. I see line, line, step up to D, same note D, step down, right? No, but there is another one. Look again. It's in measure 5. Yes. Circle that one. Where you see the skip. Yeah, you could do that. I was thinking we could do like that. That's okay. Let's go through and name the notes and then you can play it, okay? I'll erase this so that it doesn't confuse. So first note is
C,
C.
A,
Good.
G, G, A, C, 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 E, A, C, C, B. No, it's A.
Yeah, it's A. It's okay. This is where that other skip is. So measure 5 is C,
C,
C, skip
A.
down to A.
A, G, G, A, C, C, D, D, C.
Very good. What do
And
these
repeat.
dots mean? To repeat it. Guess what I saw doing that with you, going through and reading off the notes out loud? I see another skip that we forgot to notice. Right here at the end of measure 6 into measure 7, we go from A back up to C. That's also a skip. Okay, I think we found them all. Let's get your hands where they're going to be. Remember, right thumb. Yep, you got it, kiddo. Good for you. And first time through, if you aren't confident about the notes yet, we don't have to add the dynamic sign yet. We can add that in later after we get all of the notes and rhythms figured out. Okay? Does it help you if I point? Make sure your hands are nice and curved. There you go. That's a good position. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 2. That's a skip to E. That's good. Back 2. Note. Good. Repeat it. That's right. It's a half note. Good, Liam. Very nice. Good correction right there. Your brain wanted to make it repeat just like the first 2 notes, but that's a
It would
half
still
note.
sound good if it did.
It would sound fine. It would just sound great. All right. Do you want to try to do the duet just for fun, or do you want to practice a little bit this week?
Duet.
Okay. Let's try it.
How many am I going at?
How many
One
what?
octave.
Yeah, usually just 1 octave. So yeah, you'll be here and here. And I'm going to use the pedal for this one. This one says to keep it nice and smooth. So we're going to add in the pedal. Remember what the pedal does?
Did you play with the pedal on the last one?
No,
But
because
it says with energy.
because this one has staccatos and lots of rests. I don't want the notes to hold over into the other notes. These, I want them to be smooth and to touch each other. And the pedal keeps the padding on the hammer from touching the string and stopping the sound. Remember, so when I push the pedal down, the sound's just going to keep ringing out until I let go of the pedal. And then the felt stops the strings
And then
from
it
ringing
could
out.
just be. And then we take a finger off, it's stop.
Right, because it hammer hits the string, the pad stops the sound by touching the string. But with this, those pads stay open and nothing is coming back to stop the sound. All right, so you've got 1 thumb on C, 1 thumb on B, and let's do it just a little bit slower since this is new and we're doing it together. Okay, I'll count us off just a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. That was lovely. So 2 stickers today.
Yeah.
Good for you. That was excellent. Let's see if I can introduce you to one more song today, and then you'll have something you can practice this week. Should we do that? Do you notice anything about this song? Does it look the same or different where we're going to put our fingers? It's not a trick
The
question.
first thing I saw, that scared me.
Oh, well, that you don't have to worry about that. That's my part. That's a lot of notes. It's a good thing I've been playing for a little while so I can handle that. Yeah. What do you think about where you're going to put your fingers? Almost using all of them, but I want to know
But I'm
where
not
you're
using
going
the
to
pinkies.
put your hands. Skateboard doodle
Same place.
and Let Me Fly had thumbs on B and thumb on C, and I see thumb on B, thumb on C. It is the same. So let's start there, and then we're going to name the notes. Okay? Just like we've
We're
been
doing this
doing.
one too?
Yeah, this will be yours to work on for the week. Okay? All right, so Star Quest, we're going to start on, what's the name of that note? One of the first notes I ever taught you.
F.
There you go. F, and we're going to go pass it up to the right hand to,
That's so high up.
that's also, we're going to go
F.
from F to F.
Oh, so you just do.
So, yeah, this hand will play F, and then that hand plays F. And then this F steps down to
E.
and then there's a skip.
Then C.
Step up to
D.
and down to.
C.
Good. And then we're back to left hand. F.
And it's F.
Up to your right hand.
To F.
Step down to
E. C. D.
I see a pattern happening here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's the same.
And then-
the same thing here happened right there.
That's exactly right.
The
I
same
see.
thing happens on both spots.
I see it again. So this is F to
E. No.
F,
F
to
to
F, and then step down to E,
C. D.
D.
C.
Now be careful here. We've done it 3 times. Are we going to do it a 4th? Let's see.
No. F. C.
There's the difference, or one of the differences. So,
F,
so not F
C.
to F, but F to C.
C. D. E.
Ending on the note
A.
C, D, E.
F.
There you go. These are steps up to F, and we stop on F. The dots mean
Start on F
to.
and we end on F.
That's usually kind of what happens in music. Where the area we start on in music is a lot of the times where we end in music. It's like coming full circle, or we'll talk about it a little bit more down the road, but usually that's the case. If we're playing a song where there's a lot of F's, when we start on F, we're usually going to end on F. It feels like it's complete that way. If I stopped it here, like if this was the end and I put the end sign here, and we did F, does that feel like the end? Or does it feel like it's hanging?
It feels like it's
It
just.
feels like it's hanging because this is not, we call this the tonic.
Could you show me your part?
Sure, but let's do your part first.
Okay.
I want you to do your part first. My part's a little busy and fancy, and I want you to know yours before we worry about mine, okay? All right, so left hand. We're going to go a little bit slowly because I want you to just be really careful, not have to feel like you're in a hurry. All right, 1,
Do I use the pedal?
2, no pedal. 1, 2, ready, go. Remember that pattern we talked about? We're going to do it one more time. Two. Now it's not the same. Be careful here. Good. I bet you can tell me why it's different here and not the same, because we sort of just talked about it. If we did this pattern one more time, does
It
it
would-
sound like it's the end of the song?
No.
So
Like
it'd
you could keep playing the same part and
You'd
go
have
on
to-
forever.
be like in a roundabout that you can't get out
Yeah.
of. Ooh, I don't want to talk about roundabouts. Those are a sore subject for me. Ireland and England are full of roundabouts, and I had to
Really?
drive in them. Oof. Yeah. So in order for the song to come to a close, we mix up the notes. We're using the same notes. Did you notice that? F, E, C, D, and C? F, E, C, D, and we're using the same 4 notes, but we've mixed them up differently in order to make the song come to a close or feel like it's at the end.
Could you show me your part?
Yeah, I'll show you my part. Okay, so my part is kind of fancy, but this is a space song, right? Star Quest, so it's supposed to feel like we're on an adventure. So here's the adventure part.
I like that.
Does it sound like an adventure? Like
Uh-huh.
we've been going to space and having some fun? Maybe in your lifetime we will be doing that. I don't know. It's a possibility. Okay, so then next week we'll talk about some new vocabulary in music for next week. And we'll work on getting a sticker on that. And we'll do the duet for Star Quest next week. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Adios, everybody. See you next week. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.